Welcome to AFTV. I got Jake with me. Now it's been 3 in a row, so I'm like, how he's gonna hold up the W?
Oh, you got to do one.
3 wins in a row. And you know what? This has been my favorite. This one's been my favorite, and it's only right because the way that we played, boy, I've been screaming for this, Jake. Screaming for it. I don't know about you, but I've missed this sort of football, and it's always nice to see the youngsters producing this type of football as well. We're not relying on the olders. So yeah, man, what did you think of it?
Banging, brilliant,
Bang.
love it. I think playing football wise, that's probably the best performance of the season. I think that was better than Fulham at the start, and you could say that we put in a really good performance at Old Trafford, but that was a bit more, disciplined, defensive. Yeah. In possession today, I thought we were brilliant. I thought we were fantastic. The first goal, all 4 of the goals were really good. I thought the first goal from Tierney, I don't think people appreciate how good that is. He's kicked the ball round someone and run the other way.
I know. Do you know how mad that is? In the Prem, I'm sorry, I don't like.
You can't do that Sunday. Yeah. He's kicked it. See you later. Then he's gone to the box and had the audacity to cut back onto his right foot and then whip it into the goal with his right foot. And he's unbelievable.
Do you know what? I feel for the West Brom player because he's gonna get stick for that.
Yeah, of course.
The banter that you're gonna receive, you got breached and then you got chopped, and then he scored. Tierney as well.
We love it, and then I really like that goal, and I think that's the first time where I've got off my seat. I've gone, yeah, we've scored a goal, we've done something. Because the other goals we scored, yeah, they've been decent and they've kind of been a relief to score. Yeah. And obviously against Chelsea because we were buzzing, or whatever. But today, every time we went forward, I was like, oh, we're gonna score. I haven't felt like that in ages.
Same.
The next goal, I really like Tierney's, but this one was my favorite one, the second one, because gives it into Smith Rowe into Saka, and Smith Rowe's already started making his run. Saka into Laka into Smith Rowe, and Saka's already made a run and then cross. Those goals, they're literally the ones you see on the training pitch, or they're the ones that you want to perfect. And like what we've said in the last few weeks, 2 touch, 1 touch, passing and moving, it's basic. It's really, and when it comes off, it looks really, really good. And it's just, how can we as a team continue to do that, in each game? Because for me, the annoying thing about Arsenal and what it has been over the last few years is that it's inconsistent. We'll play like this, but then we'll play for the 8 games before our last 3 games, if that makes sense.
100%.
Which is quite annoying, but you have to enjoy the good moments, and that goal was a really good moment, but we just see it more. That's the only thing. You don't want to see that as a one-off. You don't want to see that goal once every 20 games or whatever. Going to half time, I think the message could have been 2 different things. It could have been just keep the ball now, see out the game, or go for more. And I think because West Brom aren't a great side defensively or attacking wise, I think just going for more was the better option in my opinion, because it looks better. A 4-0 win looks better than a 2-0 win.
100%. I think at half time, I think they came out West Brom quite strong as well. They had the opportunity to obviously it was disallowed, but the opportunity to bring it back really. But I think you're right. I think we soaked up the all that West Brom I think could have thrown us. We soaked up, and then we thought, you know what? No, there's definitely more.
Yeah, 100%. And then you even saw with the third goal. The third goal was where we've done a long ball. Their defenders not cleared it properly. Aubameyang's nicked it. Aubameyang's nicked it. Is that the third goal? Yeah. Lacazette picked it up. Is that the third or is that the fourth? Saka where he crossed it into Lacazette.
Yeah, hits him and he does. Yeah, he's like, oh, did I score? Am I offside? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, no, that was the 4th goal. The Lacazette where he thought he was offside. That was the 4th goal. That was from Tierney. I'm talking about the other goal where it's gone out to Saka. He's done left back. The centre back's kicked it against his own post. It's come up to Smith.
Oh yeah, just bounce, just bouncing around. Yeah.
But again, that I thought that was. I know the centre backs, nearly scored for us, but again, the build up to that was a good goal. And
Yeah, it was a good goal.
Saka. He's been our shining light all season, but today the rest of the players became a shining light as well. It weren't doing everything. I think in the last 3 games, Smith Rowe has made a huge difference. A really, really big difference. Every time he gets the ball, he wants to move forwards with the ball. He always tries to play forwards. He can play 1 and 2 touch. He knows, the areas to go and pick up the ball. I think he has. I think he's made a huge difference. I think Pablo Mari in the last few games has made a huge difference as well.
Yeah, he hasn't been spoken about, but he hasn't been spoken about much today. But you're right, he's stepped up, really stepped up.
And again, I think that only has a positive effect on the rest of the team because players like Lacazette, who scored 5 goals in the last 4 games, including the Man City match. As well. When was he doing that previously? He had, and it makes the other players step up. Tierney has been brilliant,
consistently. Yeah.
Fantastic. And he stepped up. Xhaka, since he's come back from his suspension, has stepped up.
We have to also give a mention to Martinelli. I know he didn't feature today, but when he came back, he really set the level.
Just a little bit of injection of not new players, but you know what I mean, like fresh players.
Yeah, cool.
Kind of raise their level a bit more, and then that's why I think we're playing a lot better. We had 21 shots today, I think.
Yeah.
21 shots. When's the last time we had 21 shots in a match?
It's been a very, very long time. 21. We had a load on target compared to the other.
Yeah, I think, and they had 7 shots and 3 on target. It was a dominant performance from start to finish, but we're against West Brom. Like, you have to the perspective. However, these are the games that you have to look convincing in. So that in games, who have we got next? We have Newcastle in the cup, right? And then we have Crystal Palace.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one.
It's going to be tough. However, if we played how we played today, we should beat Crystal Palace. We should.
Yeah.
Like, again, Lacazette, he scored 2 goals. He fully deserved it. He was brilliant today. Again, him linking the play, him coming deep. He worked so hard today. I think it's hard to choose a man in the match, to be honest.
Yeah.
It is, because Tierney was great. Saka was great. Smith Rowe was great. And Lacazette was great. And they were all fantastic. These are the things you want to be, praising, rather than each game you want to go, who was the best? He was the best out of the worst bunch today. Whereas we're trying to say who was the best out of,
a great bunch today,
players. Hopefully it can continue. You can't get carried away. West Brom have won 1 game all season, have been horrendous. And
we got. I hear that. I keep saying this to people. Like, they keep saying it's West Brom, and I know the fans and people. What other fans are going to say? It's only West Brom, but like, it's Big Sam, whose reputation he normally does keep teams up. Plus, go on, and they drew. I was gonna say they drew to Liverpool and City recently. Like, we got, and you know what I mean. We played in the snow. I know it's the weather, and I'm not going to tie here, but from my mind, I wouldn't expect the Arsenal players to step up in poor conditions compared to a Big Sam team. So,
well,
I'll give them credit.
Poor conditions. They were all wearing tights.
That's true. That's true.
Puts on a t-shirt, and you saw him in training the other day as well in the video. I'm not sure if you've watched it, but he's wearing everyone's wearing, snows, hats, tracksuits.
Yeah, he's cool.
Listen,
I love him.
We're up to 11th now or 12th?
Yeah, 11th. Yeah, 11th.
11th. There you go. Climbing the table, and I think a weird stat is that we're now closer to the top than we are the relegation. So that's a very big improvement, and it's been a really great week for Arsenal, really great week for Arteta, and hopefully we carry this on throughout the rest of the year.